we need to do a conversation to foreigners for our homework. They have to come.
Actually, I have a meeting now.
Sorry.
On Skype. Sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So I'm from Holland. Originally, I was born in Holland. I worked most of my life either in Holland or in Germany.
Germany.
Yes. I studied computer science, so I worked for big companies like Ericsson, Microsoft, this kind of stuff. And then I met my wife, which is Taiwanese. And after some time we decided, okay, we live in Europe for 10 years, why not try to live in Taiwan? And then we came to Taiwan.
Of course.
And now I'm in Taiwan since about 7-8 years. We went back last year for 1 year. I started to work in Germany again. And then we came back to Taiwan. So we are now back in Taiwan since about a year.
First question is, why do you come to Taiwan?
So because my wife is from Taiwan and we have been in Europe for quite some time. And I like Taiwan, so I said, why not try Taiwan? And that's how we come to Taiwan.
What do you think about the difference between Taiwan and your country?
The main difference is, I think, well, there are a lot of differences between Holland and Taiwan, right? The people are extremely friendly. You like to go out a lot at night, while in my country at about 6-7 o'clock, people tend to stay inside the house. It's also the weather, because it's much colder than here. But there's not much life outside the house going on. And here people like to live a lot outside. So when you go out in the evening or even in the early morning, there's always people around. And then your culture is completely different, right? You love food. I like eating. So in the West, people eat food because they have to live. And here you enjoy really food. You have many different kinds of food. And I think that's really awesome. That's great.
Have you had an unforgettable travel experience in Taiwan?
Yeah, nearly every travel was unforgettable because it's so different. But what I really loved was when we go to Canteen, we go to the national park and we saw the monkeys passing by. So monkeys we don't have in my country. We only have them in the zoo. But you have them here really as real animals. So we were sitting in the park, we were eating something and a whole bunch of monkeys passed by. That is, yeah, unforgettable.
Which country do you want to go next time?
Japan. I would like to see Japan. Japan is close by from Taiwan. Right? You can fly 2-3 hours. And I'm very interested in seeing how the Japanese live.
And would you like to come to Taiwan next time?
Well, I would like to stay in Taiwan forever. So
maybe you went out to Japan or other countries.
Right.
And will you come back to Taiwan again?
Yes, for sure. I love it. I think it's great.
Yeah.
Great country, great people.
Okay.
Ah, okay. So is this for your English class or is this just...
Yeah, English class.
Ah, okay. So what do you think about your English class? Is it good? Is it difficult? Is it interesting? Is it boring? Watch a recording?
It's really boring, actually.
Okay.
It's really useful for our future.
So in your class, how do you study English? Do you study English more like you study the words, like a dictionary, you try to remember as many words as you can? Or do you guys just try to talk, no matter whether you make mistakes or not, or just practice a lot. You know, there are different ways of learning a language, right? You learn it very theoretical, like you learn as many words as you can, or you don't concentrate that much on the words, but you just try to talk as much as you can.
We have two kinds of English class. First
Okay.
is learn the vocabulary and learn the truth to spell the word.
The grammar and all the
Yeah,
rules and
yeah.
everything. Yeah, right.
And the second one is this English class to teach us to speaking with foreigners or listening.
Okay. Yeah.
Because English has a very, very different way to speak.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it trains us to learn that.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I know, so I'm learning Chinese, and it's very, very difficult, of course. And the main part is that if you learn it like a dictionary, then you still don't talk like the Chinese. I would talk like an English person, and I use Chinese words, which means you guys still don't understand what I say.
Yeah.
So I think that the practicing and not concentrating so much on knowing hundreds and thousands of words, but just talk and listen to movies and listen to music, and then your brain starts to copy these patterns, and then you start to learn. I think that's the right way. So yeah, talk as much as you can to people, even if your English is bad, it doesn't matter. Try it. That's the way to learn. That's how I learned. I sucked in school. I wasn't very good in school. And when I came out of school, my English was not very good. But I learned it just by doing. In computer science, you have a lot of all the books are in English, and you talk a lot with English people. So the first time I ever had to pick up the phone and talk to a person in England, I didn't understand anything. I thought I speak English, but when you talk to them on the phone, that is completely different. So you have to learn by practicing. Just practice, talk as much as you can, and listen as much as you can. That's the best way. Okay.
In the other
Places in Taiwan. Yeah, so I've been to Canton, I've been to Tainan. Tainan has a lot of history from the old Dutch when they came, right, for Zealandia. I've been to the north, to Taipei, to what's the place on the east coast? East coast, it rains a lot.
Ilan.
Ilan, exactly, Ilan. I've been to Hualien. Yeah, I've been to many places, yeah.
What is your most favorite city?
Most favorite city? Oh, that I don't know. That's a very hard question. I don't know. Probably the one I live in right now, Zhongli, I would say.
Okay.
I think they're all quite great, yeah. Every city is different, right? You go to the north and you have a lot of business, shops and all this kind of stuff. You go to the south and everything becomes much calmer, much more relaxed. So sometimes you want to have busy life, you want to go shopping, yeah, you go to the north. Sometimes you want to relax, you go to the south. So which one do you like the most? Don't know.
Okay. Or maybe which city's food is your favorite?
Ooh, that's also a difficult one. I like Chiayi. Chiayi is very nice. So my wife's grandparents lived in Chiayi before. The food there was very nice.
So you like fried chickens, meatballs?
So fried stuff you should stay away from. That's not good for your waist, right?
Yeah.
But I like rice. So the funny thing is, when I'm in Taiwan, I eat very little Western food. I don't miss my food. Oh, why? Taiwan food is very good. I don't miss my own food.
Yeah.
So I love the Taiwanese food, yeah.
Okay.
Noodle rice, everything is great. Yeah.